Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today, as like a little mini celebration of hitting that milestone of 1,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, I'm just gonna take a quick walk through one of my favorite childhood spots that I honestly believe had a part in, probably actually a big part in guiding me, in inspiring me. I don't know what the right term is for, just getting into a lot of these stuff that I put on this channel. A little bit of off-roading, adventure, outside, camping, abandoned places. This spot right here is one of the reasons for that. It may not look like much, but to me, it's always going to be special. So this is what remains of a place that was called Regan's Pool back in the 60s and 70s. So the Regan's Holiday Resort behind me here was first developed and built in the mid-1960s, but unfortunately would come to a halt in the 70s at some point. Unclear on the history there. My mom went here when she was younger and she remembers this place burning down, but anything that I found online is very limited information on this spot. Anything I found online stated that the pool had a leak in it and it cost too much to repair, so they just kind of came to a close. But anyways, this resort style area was a campground, but it had a large in-ground cement pool right there. There were trout fishing ponds along the river nearby. Like I already stated, picnic and camping areas all throughout here. And like I stated as well, there's very limited information on this spot. So there are large cement structures throughout, like that my camera is sitting on right now with some stairs down, that I don't know exactly what it was a part of. But following this video, I'll do my best to find as much possible history as I can on this, even though I've researched it for years. So although this pool might not look like much, as it has been 60 years or so since it was running, something about this spot is special to me, just because, like I stated in the beginning, it is one of those places that I came to a lot as a kid, and for some reason I always thought this was so cool. This random abandoned pool, large pool too, in the middle of the bush, middle of nowhere. Oh, that was so cool. And I think, like I stated before, I think it had a large part in developing who I am, if you want to get that deep, or also just this niche that I'm into of random abandoned structures and buildings in the bush. This isn't the best time to see all this because of all the leaves on the ground, but this whole area that I'm standing on here is one large cement pad, and then you obviously have the pool in the middle of all that. You can see there used to be some type of wall around with cement pillars, brick pillars, and then I don't know, maybe they had wood slots in between them. And you can just imagine what this place actually looked like. There's like literally no photos I can find online of it back in the day, but you can just imagine there's probably like lounge chairs, lawn chairs along here, families taking in the sun. I'm sure there's less trees at that time, or the trees that are here were just a lot smaller, so you got a lot more sun coming in throughout the day. Make my way over the deep end of the pool here. Just imagine a diving board going right out there, or potentially a slide off the side. But come over here and you have these two tanks of some sort. This cement one, you still see the piping in there, and this metal tank. Then down this way you have a cement wall that I'm guessing was some type of like dam potentially. I don't know if they used the natural river water on just the other side of the logging road here to feed the pool. but the one article of when the pool opened, they did state that it would be heated, so I'm guessing these were kind of their heat pumps or filtration systems. And yeah, potentially they used river to come through over there, use that dam to break it down a bit, come in through the pumps here and fed into the pool. So part of the activities that were offered to guests staying at this resort was a little trout pond to go fishing at, you know, teach your kids to fish and everything right next to the river. And once again, just speculating, I'm wondering if this potentially was that pond and it's still there. Has no river flow or anything to it, so I'm guessing they probably just stocked it up with fish, and then kids would stand alongside, toss a reel in. Once again, speculating, but it's cool to think about. And then leaving the pool and coming back over this way, you can see, like I stated, there's this cement structure with stairs and everything, but I have no idea what it was a part of. Maybe there's some sort of resort or chalet at the top. This was kind of, they come down the stairs, then you enter. Maybe this was camping or parking down below here, and also access to the pool over there. Hopefully they just don't give up, but make your way up the stairs. Literally just goes to this. You can kind of see that there's still some cement foundation. So once again, I think maybe there possibly would have been something here before this logging road came right through here, and then also further across. There's more remaining foundation, with also more stairs that are harder to see because so much moss and leaves. Go up, and then given this location of this, the location and the actual like size and format of it, I think this probably was more like an office or something, maybe where the Regans sat while the places were rented out, and had a view of the pool. Oh, just thinking. In addition to the pool, there's also supposedly a tennis court here. Not sure if this is obviously the area, but given the opening in between the trees and how it's described of potentially where it was, possibly could have been a tennis court there at one point. And then there are also plans to put a golf course or a mini golf course on the upper Plateau area. I have come down to this pool and this whole area a billion times throughout my life, and I don't think I've ever once kind of checked out up above here to see if there's potentially any more parts of the resort. Turns out there's really not much up here. I think the resort probably came to a halt before they actually could go forward with their plans. It is cold. So that's pretty much all I have. Really quick video. It's just one of the spots that I wanted to come to for quite some time now and film a video on it. One, because of, like I stated originally, this is just one of the spots, if not the spot, that I believe like had such a key role in providing me I can't think of the term again, such a key role in my interest in this niche, I guess, these abandoned things out in the bush, abandoned history, especially the island history. And secondly, because it stated that I recently hit 1,000 subscribers, blah, 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 and because that's like a mini milestone for these YouTuber peoples, I figured a good way to celebrate that was to like come back to the spot that kind of inspired a big chunk of all the stuff I've put on this YouTube channel. So to the 1,000+ of you that have subscribed and for some reason enjoy these videos, thank you very much. For those of you that haven't subscribed yet, you know, think of doing it, because like 95+% of the people that watch my videos still don't even subscribe to me, so just do it already. And then also, this is only a 10-minute walk from the highway, from the road, and right where I parked, like right where you enter to come in here, there's a huge new development going up, so who knows how long this area will remain intact as it is. It's not that intact as it is now, but you know what I mean. Anyways, thank you for watching. I guess sorry if there wasn't enough in this video. It's kind of hard to show because there is limited structures, there's limited areas to this old resort, but I'll always love this place. I love it because the first time I came, I think was either like a little bike ride in grade 5 with my whole class. We just happened to come past this, or it was also a bike ride, but with my sister when we came across it. And I remember like talking to my parents about it. My mom knew about it because she grew up here and she went to this resort, to this pool as a kid, and she knew what it was. That's why she states that it burned down. That's why it was closed and never reopened. But everything online, like I said, says something about the pool leaking, blah, 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 blah. So that's another part to it that I actually enjoy coming here, and I wanted to document it, is like the mysteriousness of it, if that makes sense. I'm sure there is actual record somewhere on why it closed and the history of it, further in depth than that's online. But to me, I kind of like the mystery of it, of not having many photos of what it looked like, so you kind of have to imagine what was here, what was there. Like, I have no idea if that random puddle down there was the tennis court. That's kind of cool to think of and imagine. And then also like the cement pillars around the pool, just every part of this, these stairs that my camera set up on, again, like it's every part of it that I'm just like trying to imagine what this looked like in its heyday, in the short period that it was alive and operating. That's all part of the fun. So anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing because I really have no plans when I make these videos. I just talk and don't shut up for some stupid reason. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope that this little piece, small Vancouver Island town history was interesting to you. If it was, maybe share it, you know, tell your friends, tell your grandma. Maybe she went here. Cool. Thanks guys.